they could steal my glory. We done all the hard work for them. Stick to the plan, and we'll crush them.
Welcome on back, you gets to Total Warhammer 3 and Part 11 of our Gorbad Ironclaw Mortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we're here about a turn later. We've moved Gorbad up towards Krumping, where we have actually claimed our WA target there at the Misty Mountains, and we have signed a peace treaty with likely where the survivors of Clan Moors hide in the desolation of Nagash. We'll be there soon to wipe them out. But I've got Ruglash moving over here for the Spike Peak to deal with the Karakazul fools that have just showed up. So we'll go ahead and grab a web weaving. You can never have too many spiders. This will give us a 50% increase to ambush success chance, and then give all of our spiders the ability to weaken enemies as long as spiders are in range. So we'll equip that up, and then next turn we'll grab net them up. That way we have them kind of on a stagger. That way they don't both go away at once. We're up to 100% ambush success chance. He is the whiniest of the Savage Orc Shamans. Boss's tent for even more control is intriguing. In fact, I think we will go for it. And then over here with Gorbad's Beard Taker, I have one more set of Squig Herd coming on in, and I grabbed the Durkit Squigs ROR unit. So let's see if we have what it takes to hold the line against all of these undead. I think we can do it just fine. We'll come on in and grab Erd Mentality, which will only last for 3 turns, but it is the best tactic we have access to here. Alright, with that, that's our turn. Alright, Clan Rictus is gone, which is both surprising and a little bit terrifying. That means our next foes will be the Dawi Tsar. Always a fun time. We stole the designs from the stinking elves. Gives more range and missile strength. Ooh, Eric, getcha. There's no worrying about wasted errors when you got gobos out there to fetch them back for you. Excellent, giving all of our gobos an extreme amount of missile resist. Oh, Cazador didn't fall for it, and he... So how do you get access to Grudge Settlers after that quickly? That's impressive. Yeah, let's move in on Spike P. Dwarves in their armor. Alright, let's go ahead and surround. We can throw in missile blockchains for goblins, and then Eric, getcha. Maybe. We can also just go for a net them up, stop people from moving. That way they don't even get a chance to engage our goblins, and can make sure those go out on all of the Great Weapon Warriors. Alright, so we'll clip that here. I'm to 8 plans. And Ruglash can crush him a Dragon Slayer. Alright, so deployment begins, and they're just going to kind of hang out in the back. They do have quite a few explosive miners, which is going to be definitely a problem for us. So let's kind of keep our lads set up along here. The Night Gobbo's a little bit further back. Please, Gobbo. Save our Winds of Magic for the Foots of Gork once the enemy does close the gap. All of the sharp spiders. Wish they had an opportunity to be sneaky, kind of like the Spider Riders are. They're supposed to be unspottable, but they're definitely not. Those forward, we have ourselves a nice skirmishing squad here. We do want to kind of try to draw them towards our main group and not split up their army too much. That will make those nice Foots of Gork. 3 Spider Riders here, and then the other 3 with the main army. 4 flanking attacks. Combos in their units, and let it begin. Warlers are going to hurt. Let's just get on the other side of this hill here with Snagla and the boys. Try to ignore their Warlers and just hit the flanks. That is what I'm going to try to do. Of course, our Spider Riders here are supposed to be invisible, but they are not. Only our Death Creepers are. Stay along the flanks. You two are the other ones that might be able to get in range without getting hit by the Quarrelers, so just get up and get obnoxious. Miners only have armor to defend them. Fall back a bit. Keep disrupting the flanks. If we can get them pursuing, we'll just draw them over with one of our spider crews. Just keep watching. Haven't really dragged down too many of them. That armor is girthy. Fall back a bit so you're not getting caught. But if they're not going to commit, we're going to keep shooting them. They will start dropping miners soon. Down to 94 there. And those blasting charges really their only way of doing damage to us. Blasting charges and the Quarrelers. Now everyone's firing in the same group. Those guys are dropping quickly. Reinforcements have arrived. We'll bring the Lava Riders up to get in with our group here. Keep following and bothering this group. Snagla, if you can move in and use your spear on the middle set of blasting charge miners, would be awesome. Lava Riders get up here, we'll have the 3 gobos. Just take another position. Awesome, we've got a lot of them bunched up there. Bring you guys back. Snagla, if you can get the Sting out there. Go for their Lord if possible. Keep that harassment campaign up. Lava Riders come around this way. Bring Snagla into fire. Now that they are all kind of bunched up in the back here, we can start dropping some pretty nasty foots of Gork. Especially if we throw Snagla into the mess of things. They're bringing the warriors forward now. And there's some blasting charge miners a little bit further back. Battling the spider Mongols. Alright, Snagla, you summon in some spiders. And we'll have them just charge into this unit here. Alright, now while they're doing that, we'll prepare a foot of Gork on the unit of Quarrelers that's already firing. Snagla, mess them up. Messing them up, kind of. Not a bad foot. Oh, we gotta let our boys get caught. That was very foolish. You two go run down the Quarrelers. Yeah, we got hit with the blasting charges where all that damage came from. Snagla, you get out of there, start drawing them towards our line, albeit slowly. Should be able to run down these spoilers, no problem, especially if you had just this torque real quick. Buff up the boys. Spiders, you charge back in and try to waste some more of those blasting charges. Alright, their quarrelers are exposed. Run them down. Melee spiders, let's find your way into. Snag, let's go ahead and get out of this mess, however you can. Quarrelers get a little bit of damage in. Let's go ahead and stab it here. Give him the old charge. This group needs to move on. Keep harassing. Spiders will just keep throwing you into the blasting charge miners. They keep wasting their charges. Duel you lot away. Snaggle's finally crashed into the quarrelers. You can summon some spiders on top of them too. Lava Riders, go ahead and get you guys on skirmish mode so you can run. You stay here and we'll foot of Gork anything that wants to keep fighting you. You big dumbs. Lava Riders, get out of there. Snagla shouldn't be dueling with a Lord, so we'll pull him backing away. Harassing, we will find a good spot to assault here pretty soon. Looks like we did get a hit with another set of the blasting charges. Melee spiders, just wait a bit. Snagla just kind of has a bad time every single battle. You finally escaped, good job. Keep moving along the outskirts, and we can have, they're just kind of keeping their miners close by. Very smart. Lava Riders, we're going to lose you anyway, so let's go ahead and just hit you in. Well, let's pull you back. Run into those quarrelers once more. Snagly caught up once more. Let's go ahead and have our Spider Riders go run down these quarrelers in the back line. I think we've pretty much dealt with all of their main damage dealers. Fire the shots into the miners as they charge on by. The quarrelers will get a bit of damage as they move in. Thankfully, that resistance is keeping them alive. Unting them at once should be pretty effective. Let's keep drawing as the spiders on back. Alright, we're out of ammo there. Snagler, go ahead and throw your sting. Oh, we got way too close to the blasting charge boys. Actually dodged it pretty well, though. Away from there, we'll have Snagler throw his sting at those blasting charge miners. Go ahead and give you the heals and drop the foot of Gork. They think they're clever. But Drov's taking out a good chunk of all three of those units. Right, spiders, let's go ahead and pull away from your fight with the Quarrelers. You did a very good job. Alright, so we'll try to charge right through into these blasting charge miners with all of the units. Snag will go ahead and summon in some fires, which will send that way. Lava Rider's just not gonna make it through the battle, likely. They snuck right through. All of them versus one set of miners should break. Beautiful. And then we'll slam the whole group into these dwarf warriors. All of the spiders. Alright, Snaggly, go ahead and just bog down these miners for a moment. Skirmish boys keep drawing them back. Let's go ahead and... Oh, you guys don't have the net them up. Let's net up this group of miners. Snaggly, go ahead and get out of there. Alright, those warriors are done. The second they turn and run for the hills, they're broke. They're gone. There's no coming back. Snaggly, you pull out of the combat.
Challenge your great shame.
Alright, slam in, Gobos. Around behind. Drop the net here. Snaggler really needs to get out. Whole group smash into these miners now. Just keep missing the attack order. Alright, we'll drop another foot of Gork on. It's all netted up. Dodge the damage as much as possible. Ways, Gobbo. Just pick off the filthy stunties one at a time here. Bring this lot round all of our archers, and we'll have the infantry hit them first. Foot of Gork here. We'll take some damage, but the greens can handle it. It's the Gork on this set of Gobbos who are beating the smack out of those stunties. Run this group down. We'll have you guys come help us out with this lord. That's the way. Let's probably let them be fighting something else before we have you go engage. Drag them down. Just the lord. Spider Riders, let's go ahead and form up. You'll run down those miners now that they're stuck fighting someone else. Run them down. Get another. Well, that's the wrong spell. But just in time, we are victorious. Pyrrhic victory? I think not. Although very long-winded. We don't have the most armor-piercing damage. Actually, how much for science? Only 20. Yeah, they do not do much damage. Your Forest Goblin and Spider Rider Archer. They are great, though, because they have a Strider, and because of the good old Snaggler. We're going to run down the rest of these stunties, and I'll catch you in a moment. And Karakazul's faction once again is consigned to history. He will go ahead and loot occupy. And now Ruglash is flying around on a wyvern. It's going to be very difficult to bring down. That is fantastic. We'll come on in and grab the arcane conduit for him. Spiderweb attack. Just another net. Undulating Cry. Spider God's Children gives us 5 summons of hatchlings that don't go away, or ward save and perfect vigor. Let's do the ward save first, then we'll come back around to grabbing the net. Alright, Ruglash. Being rank 15 means you've got follow into plan tier 2, so we've got an additional slot and they last for 5 more turns. Rank 30 is when they are infinite duration.
Gorbad Ironclaw.
Gorfang is declaring war on you to make us
So
the enemy of the state.
Say something I don't like.
3 more turns. Okay. Well, we can just kind of raid our way through his territory then.
This is my
I prefer not to slow down. We need to move. Karakazul is also cracking down on the poor unfortunate ogres there. They have a little bit more they can chew. Normally not a problem for them. I'd like to give the 2 forest goblin artillery over to our other lord as well, so we'll just move up between Arakas.
Boys.
While they're traveling. Quick loading. We need 5k for Rachnik. Let's just move on through to Less Eaten Mole Building. Oh, we gotta get Pointy Tusks, Trolling, and up into big and better bosses. That makes sense.
Today, boys. Get it?
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and throw in the Stunty Mine here for 700 gold a turn.
Here we go.
And it looks like the undead have split up a bit.
I'll have your soul.
What you want? Who
So,
should we
Gorbirds, I think it's time for you to come out
say?
and
Alright, I'll move.
wreak some havoc.
It comes. This magic is real.
None of them can reach Barakvar. So we'll just go down here and threaten Matorka.
This way.
Oh, they've got 2 armies down here, okay. Well, threatening Matorka got Gorbirds. Fortunately killed. They'll fight our best, but that's way too many armies.
Cease.
We could... No, there's no way. Alright, well, we'll try to raid our way through.
On it.
Thankfully, Scrag's turn is before, so if they get over here and take down these armies, excellent. Otherwise, we've just sacrificed a whole squad for nothing. Spite Peak has damaged buildings. It is the idol. Sure, especially if we lose that army. We'll have plenty of income next turn. Alright, 4 more turns in the Misty Mountain. 4 more turns holding the Misty Mountain is all we really need. Let's see if the Skaven stab us in the back there.
Sure. Ah, get to the point.
Yes, what do you need, Kalita? A defensive alliance. And that seems like a bad idea. You're still losing land. I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry, he survived? Yeah. The Crooked Moon army took down the Akendorf squad, and same thing happened up here in the north. That's perfect. The Gundites have the Nemesis crown. Less than perfect.
Me.
Not sure what it would give him, but it's likely something to do with just more plague.
Them good.
More plague. Little Sylvania, you have now been caught on the back foot. That is so unfortunate for you. Go ahead and claim Matorga for ourselves. Salt does what for us?
What?
Oh, actually nothing. The Greenskin Wharf makes 400 at tier 2. That's actually pretty solid. So I was going to give more torque over to the Scrags faction. I think we'll just keep it. Repair here and here for fairly cheap. Gorbirds, we might as well give you a few more. One more Squig, one more Gobbo. I can't believe you're still alive. Alright, down in Misty Mountains. Getting it upgraded is a good call.
That's the plan.
Using March is still much more efficient in how fast we're moving, so let's move our way up to Valea's Sorrow. It's going to make Gorfang upset. Don't think we... Oh, you know what? Ah, we've already moved. Foolish. We'll swap this around like this. We can do... We don't quite have the gold for global, so what I'll do is I'll put the Gobbo army we don't care about so much. These two are going to join Ruglash. Ooh, what do we want to really get rid of? I think the Spider Rider... Spear... The cavalry is the one that we can go ahead and call off. Go ahead and kick them out. And then we can go through global.
Not sure you've got it.
Not sure you've got it. So you grab rock llamas. We don't have the craziest of the usable artillery right now.
What now?
Rock llamas will be more damaging by far than our bolt throwers, though. We just want to get more trolls. One more unit of Bashy river trolls. And then a unit of catapults. We'll just probably trade the catapult out for the Ragnarok fling whenever possible. Alright, so stuck for a turn, we'll be doing alright. Gorbirds, let's have you stop recruiting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll give you Inspiring Presence and Sneaky Stabbing. If you survive, I will be so impressed. We need to get this settlement back for ourselves, but I'm sure Scarbrand will do that for us. Got some pretty nasty foes ahead of us. Iron Rock, let's go ahead and throw in the Raiden stashes or the walls, whatever we can, since it's got our iron. Well, Province tab, I don't think we can actually afford any proper upgrades. No, no way. We'll hang out here with Gorbad in the turn. Alright, Gorbirds is good at discipline, and now the bigger the wagons, the harder they'll be smashing. 10% more weapon strength and mass for pump wagon and chariots. Gorbirds lost his tactic, fair enough. Oh, if I declare war on you, am I in trouble? Yeah, one more turn.
Coming.
Oh, don't worry, brother.
Move in.
We're on the way.
Get ready.
Get right in. Ruglash, you can follow in behind. One more unit of just simple gobbos would be nice. I'd love to have the gobbos with spears, but stab a gobbos will do for now. Let's have you do some recruiting and raiding stash or stance. That way we can get building up more scrap.
Me tough boys.
Me tough boys.
What do you need then?
You to survive a very long time. Those Fists of Gork active once more. Gorbad's lost. Greatest Warlord will be great once this war ends here in 2 turns. Stick 'em like pigs. We need 4 spear units. We can really only get lead to charge. We'll give our boars 25% more mass, and then devastating flanker. as long as the boss is rolling with them.
Here we go.
Pretty strong. I'm gonna go ahead and take off Regimental this turn. Now we can reapply it next turn. Boss's hit is 1500. Yeah, now it's just the next set of stunties. Be whatever Belegar has been building up. Remnants of battle can be searched with a lord. Be a weird fight, but I'm sure we can take him. We'll get Araketcha. Oh, that'll actually be perfect if it ends up being vampires.
Do what I say. No mucking about.
Oh, there's none. Your followers have come upon 2 shipwrecks. Battle at sea pleases not just the gods of war, but the gods of sea as well. Salvage from such a vicious battle is possible, but the sea gods demand their tribute, so only a quarter of the cargo should be taken. We'll grab the Arabian arms. Grab a Sword of Anti-Heroes and Ensorcelled Blades. Your exploits in the high seas has led to the Salvage Arcade-imbued blades, enhancing your army's combat skills, 8 attack and defense. Nice. Let's see about striking up here in Migal Vongelbarak. What a name. So come on up here and we'll jump through the mountains. Do some harassing. This is our territory. Right. Yes, we can raid without causing too much trouble.
This magic is real.
Matorka's making us some cash. Not right now, it's not, but normally it would be.
Leading the greatest. The chopper is in my hand, so I can...
Smash you if you say something I don't like.
What can we do?
Allied missions. Defeat Ernst Stahlberg and Rudiger Morphin. Don't mind if I do. Alright, fantastic. So what we will do then is we'll come on into Ruglash. Don't believe I put the scrap upgrades on our ballista, so salvaged artillery gives them more reload time reduction. So let's do it to both. Our lobas ain't working no more, so go take dares. Excellent. Missile block, chance of more armor for the big guns, I think is absolutely the call. Scrap armor. Keeps you alive in a scrap, boys. They've got the big banner boys to give them more damage, leadership, and melee attack. We might as well give them both to these guys too. And to our trolls, we get Bone Basha and the Swamp Shroom Powder. Healing modifier and healing cap. That is a yes, please. Alright, time to build up some more scrap. We'll skip through to the end of the turn here, and let's hang out up with the lads that are about to jump through and do some raiding in Dawi lands. Crooked Moon, I guess Ernst was taken out. The old-fashioned way.
Ready.
Stunties are moving in, but kind of slowly. So let's go through the underway here. Anything you say.
Don't push me.
And get ready to take down a Migdal Vongelbarak. No walls, and that should be a very good stack target for us. Iron Rock will throw in the walls for defense, and then we look at Gorfang Rotgut and say, hey, it looks as though we can declare war on you without getting any trouble anymore. So, we'll grab Regimental.
Big plans, need big tactics.
And just Gorbad's boys.
These are your orders, boys. Yeah, tell the boys.
Ruglash, you come up to reinforce, and we should just be able to auto-resolve this one, but if it gives any kind of funkiness, we'll punch him like that.
Not doing that.
Now, you shouldn't even be around, Gorfang. It's time to die.
Yes.
Easy win. Shifty run one finger got smacked up a little bit, but that's what the wall force is for. Yeah, I think we'll extract the gold here from Krumping.
Kill the rest.
Gorfang and Rotgut has been defeated, and so I will go ahead and form a confederation. We don't need to. So let's go ahead and just execute him. And instead of taking the penalty for the confederation, we'll just go ahead and chop him down.
Keeper of
With Ruglash.
ways.
Yeah, I lied. Ruglash, you set up a new raiding camp. Gorbad, you are going to sprint.
Gonna take the long walk, lads.
The long walk.
Fight amongst
Himalayas
yourselves,
Sorrow.
boys.
We'll keep extracting gold and experience from the Crooked Fang Fort. Wall and control upgrades there. Kadak 8 Peaks, we're just waiting for it to hit the final tier. Swap back over to the Camp Ruckus then to keep things in order. Big walls and Black Crag, and then the spider building is nice. I think we'll upgrade the boss's shack just for now though, and then upgrade Iron Rock. That way we get the iron back in. Like that, we've got no gold. The Gorbad has some skills. Alright, let's go ahead and give him the choppers then. Choppers into a scarred vet.
Here we go.
The Git Wrench. We'll give him Raxameds.
Maybe I will.
Brain Burster into Evasion.
Huh?
Alright, so we got Arcane Conduit and the maxed out Foot of Gork. Let's go ahead and grab our upgrades to the Savage Orcs. We just don't have any right now. So we gained the Mumbo Jumbo Chant, which is basically just having a wah active for 30 seconds. You just can't move for the entire duration. I say let's go for it. He is not in his final army just yet.
Oh, God.
We'll have Rachnik take over the Spider Squad, and we'll put Ruglash in a squad with nothing but the Savage Orcs.
Old ways have won.
Alright, back up to Migdal Vongelbarak and turn. Really? Vlad's just gonna come over and fight. I mean, brave lad you are. Heroic Victory would have our squigs slaughtered. This is in the underways too, so there's not a lot of maneuvering room for the Blood Knights. Let's take to the field. Alright, battle plans.
Goblins!
Bring all these squigs back. Start deployment. Weaken squigs off on one side, full health on the other. Artillery.
For the skies!
Sneaky gits.
Stickers ready!
So the Night Goblins will have in front of Ruglash's crew.
Goblins!
Dirk Squigs can hang out with the Wounded Boys.
Great saving! Night goblins! Goblins!
Alright, looks good.
Great saving!
We'll just have the Shaman in his own group.
Smokes happy! I ain't
Smokes
messy.
happy. Let it begin.
Got a plan! Rip out their throats!
At the Blood Knights. We'll have you do Vindictive Glare towards the Blood Knights as well once they get a bit closer.
Yorks, beaks! Great saving! Stickers ready!
Get ready to catch those zombies.
Gumbo's ready for a scrubbing!
And they did 100% fall for Or invisible 8-peak loonies. Alright, they're rampaging. Not a lot we can do about that. Come on up, Squigs. There's Vindictive Glare and Catapults. Splatters a couple of the Blood Knights. That's absolutely what we wanted to see. He'll use all the healing he can there, but that's fine. Every model that drops is not coming back. Oh, maybe they are. Fair enough. Didn't realize they could actually resurrect units with the Invocation. Well, continue blasting that way then. We'll make them use all of those heals on the Blood Knights. Squigs, get ready. Get everyone in a position there. Blood Knights, the Invocation, are healing with a quickness. The 8-peak loonies up. Make sure you're firing on that unit. Squigs, advance. Now, the 8-peak loonies have been noticed. Go ahead and give the charge order. Send out the loony gits. What a charge. Drag those knights down, and whatever the cost. Sneaky stab in here, Vindictive Glare. Keep blasting. And the Blood Knights are trying to pull through. Let's go ahead and have these quicker and get out of there. Keep up fire on those Blood Knights. This whole crew smashed into these spearmen. Alright, looks like we did end up getting the Blood Knights. Go ahead and run those spearmen down. They're no longer wall up. Come on, drag those knights down. Great, Shaman. We'll have you do some vindictive glare towards the corpse cart.
This shroom will have ya.
This shroom will have ya. Blood Knights are they're barely hanging in there. Alright, they're gone. Loonies, launch out the spinning blender boys. Finish them. Artillery, you blast the corpse cart. And now it's time for you to run. Vlad he's on the way. Yeah, our Lord's gonna drop quickly. Out of the corpse court is gone. That's all fire on Vlad. Pick up all fire on Vlad. Our Lord's running for the hills, unfortunate. But not unexpected. We're gonna bring back that leadership with the wall. Just in time. Behind their line there. You fire those crossbows this way.
Need ideas, Boss Ironclaw!
He said, need ideas, Boss Ironclaw?
Come on, lads!
That's incredible. And now it's just everyone versus the impossible to damage Vlad. His army's gone now, though. Double the squigs, get out of there. His army is indeed gone. Everyone else turn in, start firing on Vlad. We can't have the catapult do it, unfortunately. Do we have the warriors to finish off Vlad von Karstein? Half the crossbow bolts to hurt our own guys. Vlad's leadership is falling. Let's bring the loonies away. In fact, let's bring all these guys away and let the squigs charge them. And they're trying. Mostly scything down gobos with their skills, though. Surround. We'll start trying to break his leadership. Because his health bar is just not moving. Sneaky stabbing on the Durkit squigs. Do we have the men to finish off a Vlad? Very tough call. Let's give this back down to the 8 peak loonies now. Just not a loony casting. Alright, so instead of forcing you all to watch Vlad take on our entire army solo, I will catch you all back on the campaign map, whether or not we win or lose. And Vladdy and his Blood Knights get backhanded, although the Blood Knights do get to remain, as does the Corpse Car. That's the worst. Which means Vlad will be back next turn to attack Gorbirds, and he pretty much took on the entire army by himself, as you all know Vlad is capable of. We will go ahead and eat those captives. Yum yum, rotten corpses.
You picked the wrong time to talk.
Lorg would like a peace treaty for 3k. No. Glorious Wall, it's successfully completed. So glad we got one after that first one was completely bugged out. A call to War and attain your trophy. The mobs have dispersed for now. Start building your reputation towards your next call to War. We get the jackpot for 5k, gold and some scrap, squig tide for 4 super squigs and 2 armored squig hoppas, bloodthirsty beasts, or spidery doom. I'm thinking it's obviously the spidery doom. Although man, a jackpot is nice. It is the jackpot. Wound recovery time, -4 for Gorbirds, where if he dies, though, he's definitely doomed.
Anything you say.
Seems like Liesel's here to try to stop us from... I'm sorry, how'd you get more units? Fighting the undead. If we jump to the underways, they'll likely stop us. We can probably win.
Ready.
But what if we just raid through? And then we come into Global here. And we grab a couple of Mangler squigs. We just can't afford very many. Upkeep-wise, that is. Although they are incredible. So let's go ahead and grab 1 Mangler squig. And then a couple more squig herd.
Who should we say? This magic is real.
This magic is real. Speed and charge bonus. Itchy Nuisance is melee attack and a damage. Sneaky Stealin' yoinks away, or it just drops enemy power recharge. Let's go ahead and upgrade Vindictive Glare for sniping Vampire Lords.
Me.
Alright, with that gold, we can upgrade the Goblin Workshop up to the final tier, giving us the Doom Diver Catapults. Doom Divers, or what can we do down here? Let's do some more damage with Ruglash. We'll be take down this new faction leader. Yoink. How's a bit of endurance. Alright, so destroying it at this point, not very worthwhile, so we'll just go ahead and occupy it. Red Fangs are no more, and Gorbad can keep hustling. Yeah, I think March stance is what we're gonna stay in. Move as... Oh, the Chaos Dwarves have Oh no, it's seeing Ungrim up here in Mount Gunbad.
This is a proper place.
This is a proper place. Yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade the workbench on top of the scrap and research rate we're gaining. I would say another squid cage. Squid cages, and then we'll get the landmark or at Dork's Rock. Got a Kazul, we'll grab the boss instead so we don't lose too much control here. We don't have enough armies to maintain our lands, honestly.
God me.
So we need to be a bit careful. Pincers blades, that's not the way. Spider Gods Chosen makes our hatchlings stick around the entire battle. We get 2 more uses. Rebellion about to kick up here in the Crooked Fang Fort. That is just fine. It does what it did last time and hits the spike peak. And then we can't really do anything about it. Gorbad, let's go ahead and give you the greatest warlords. We get a little bit more WoW reputation.
Big plans, need big tactics. That was proper war.
That was proper war. As soon as we get Rachnik, we'll swap that over. We'll have Ruglash run around with them as the flying spellcaster until we have our Savage Orc buildings.
I'm keeping me chopper in the air.
Oh, is it time for war, Queen? Brother, you are predictable. Well, you came at us even faster than I expected. The Skaven are turds. That's just the way they are. When they have the time, orcs file boars, tusks, or strap pointy things to them. Better impale to softness. There's more armor piercing and more charge bonus for all of our orc boar units. Vlad's back in Grinstaz. He's basically just waiting for us to attack Mingle, this settlement here. We're going to ignore that and keep raiding our way across their lands, taking honestly, a decent chunk of cash. Sneak the man flayer. Get rid of you real quick. Rest in peace, the Red Fangs once more. We'll take the experience. And what's Squeak up to?
No, I blame you.
Oh, he's got Storm Vermin.
Bad idea.
His one minor settlement, putting in some work for him. We'll just sneak up to Dringarachus then. What's there? Web Weaving was not lasting very long, was it? We'll grab Web Weaving once more. And then Shoot to Runts. Oh, we get Shoot to Runts too for missile and artillery, so we get extra accuracy and missile damage as we're slaying. That's perfect. We'll slot that in next turn.
Keeper of the old ways.
Superstitious Savages. It'd be great when he actually has some Savage Orc boys in his army. Smash him faster for the big boss. Now we got our work cut out for us defending Queek's lands from the Headtaker himself. Of course, we could just have Gorbad turn around, jump through the underway, and take out the Desolation. Which it's not too late. We'll stymie our battle with Vlad a little bit longer.
Move your sorry asses.
Move your sorry asses. And we'll grab the... no totem pole here.
The tribe's
Like that
ready.
pretty much our only positive income is coming from raiding right now. Let's come on down to Ruglash before we end today's episode and do a bit of upgrading across our Spider Riders. So we'll grab our elites. Let's see what we have. Skin sacks and extra armor and speed is going to be extremely useful. So we'll just give this out to all of our skirmishing spiders. And with that, that's going to be all the time I've got for today. Thank you all so much for dropping by today's Ironclaw Orcs campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub thon. I'll see you on the next one.